It's a legend.
Hello, what's going on with your YouTube? Drumming Chris here. We coming back at y'all with another vid, and what we have here today, bam, that's right, and these are the Air Jordan 2 Union Rattan, or Ratata, my man Roscoe calls these. This is the Union exclusive pair. There were the two colorways, the gray fogs and then the Ratata or Rattans. What do you want to call these things? I can't pronounce stuff. But this is the more exclusive one, the more people kind of went after. You know, a lot of people thought these things were going to go crazy amount of money up, but kind of see how prices. We'll talk about that. But can we just first talk about this release? Because this had to be the all-time worst release almost of all time. But I'm glad that people got their pairs. A lot of people hit me up lately like, yo, you want a pair, and I'm like, yeah. But I'm glad that people are now getting a pair. But this release was god awful, okay? And I get it. I think Union is trying to fight away with the whole botting system, I'm thinking, because between everyone complained about the Union dunks, got botted out, right? And they tried to fix it. They tried to make it really crazy bot protected. But what that did was a lot of people couldn't check out. Like, no one couldn't check out payment process. A lot of people was getting charged on their on their card, their credit card, and payments was getting held up because you didn't release until a couple days later, or sometimes over a week later, from what I was hearing. And then after that, they did cancel people's order, refunded people's money back, and then sent another invoice for you to finally get their pairs. And then finally people got their W's. All right, finally people got their dubs, and they finally got their shoes. So pairs are still kind of coming in, not just yet. All right, but this shoe here, for it being a Jordan 2, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot lie, I've never been an Air Jordan 2 fan. We've always said Air Jordan 1s, we skip to 3, 4, 5, 6, right? No, we just skip over 2 every time. Why? Maybe because Michael Jordan didn't really play in this shoe in particular, I believe. I think his foot was broken and stuff like that. And, and plus, a lot of people think these things are kind of ugly. This design here, this is the collaboration of Union. And you'll notice that Nike and Jordan brand are starting to push out Jordan 2, especially this year after the Off-White. Now we're getting a Union collab, and soon we're getting a Alma Maniere 2 collab with the Jordan 2s. So, first thing I just want to say about the shoe, the craftsmanship of the shoe and quality of the shoe is decent. It's pretty cool. Yes, it's a Union exclusive. You know how Union has been going, been doing lately. A lot of people love the Union collabs, the Air Jordan 1s, the Jordan 4s, the freaking Union dunks. They definitely been doing their thing. People's been going crazy over the Union collabs. But the 2s, I want to say this one might be kind of like the worst of the group. I want to say of the whole Union collaboration. That's not saying it's a bad thing. Not saying I don't like it. It's just that it's bottom of compared to, because I think I like the dunks better. I like the 4s better, and I definitely like the 1s better than the 2s. But still, overall, this is still a good shoe. Crafts, like I said, quality is pretty nice. For it to be a collaboration, it's pretty decent. And you know what? This colorway, it's pretty okay. You can actually wear these with a lot of things. So I think in Air Jordan 2 is starting to make a wave. And as I was saying, like I said, this is the Ratata colorway. So this is the one that people are trying to get for, because this was more of the Union exclusive, because the gray fogs are going to be on the sneakers app eventually, whenever that happens. I believe maybe sometime this month. But yeah, these things here, Ratatas. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? Here it is, the Air Jordan 2 Rattan's Air Jordan 2 Union Collab exclusive. First, just go with the box. This is a kind of like a regular gray box with a little bit of Union tag here. You know, you guys see the Union seasons H221. I'm guessing it was supposed to come out holiday seasons of last year of 2021, but I did hear there was some, you know, shipping delays and stuff like that, so it's probably the reason why it came out later this year. But you can see it has some whole preparation throughout the box here and throughout. Maybe that's somewhat of a design of this, because you can kind of see it on the actual shoe on the upper here of the whole circular stitching here. Not sure if it's on any Air Jordan 2s, because I don't really have a lot of Air Jordan 2s in my collection. And the quality on these things, like I said, it is pretty freaking nice. That nubuck and suede like material throughout. It's not nubuck, it's definitely all suede here onto the sides and even on the upper. And you can see like a orange leather color material here in the upper, and you can see it covered of this suede like material. You can see the preparations of this leather material. This whole other side here in this upper here is this canvas like material, I want to say. So it won't be do any creasing, but you can see the whole preparation throughout the entire shoe, guessing for breathability. See the orange eyelids here onto the side of the laces, and of course you have that Union LA tag on the side. And on the ankle collar here, it is that canvas like material, just like how it is onto the toe box, and it has like this circle stitched in design here onto the sides and throughout, even on the inner side as well. On the heels, it has this tag here. It has like kind of like, you can see it got that wing logo Nike tag here on the side, and of course the season H021. I'm guessing that meaning holiday season in 2021, but it did come out in 2022. It does come with this creamy Rattan colorway flat rope laces on the laces here. The tongue is this canvas like material, basically how it is onto like the toe box, and it has a little stitching onto the tongue here. Kind of reminds me, gives me that whole Union 1 vibe. I'm not sure if you can cut that off or what would you do with it, but and then you do have the Union tag, Jordan Union tag onto the tongue here, and this on this tag is this big old tag here, and it is like a leather like material. I want to say it's like this open foam like material, unstitched. You can see the leather throughout the sock liner as well inside. The heels here got that suede like material on the back, this heel design, and of course that embossed Nike here on the back of the heels. Does come with the extra set of laces, come with a set of yellow, another set of cream laces. I want to say it's pretty freaking similar to what is already on there. Maybe it's just a little bit darker, like a shade darker. Inside the insole, as you guys see, you got that red Jumpman, the Union logo right there onto the insole. This midsole here is like this creamy midsole onto the shoe, and this is not like how it is on your Air Jordan 1s. It's like you can see the splitting. It's similar, but it's a little different, some indentions, and of course on the bottoms here, pretty similar to like an Air Jordan 3, I want to say 3 Air Jordan 1, but there's an Air Jordan 2, and it has like the little embossed Nike here on the side. The soles will get dirty, guys, so make sure you guys get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10, save you guys a little bit of money. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. I wore these at a sneaker event all the time, and it's still good to go. And for this type of sole like this, it will get dirty on the bottom, so definitely you want to get on that drip grip. So, and use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. Yes, have it, guys. These are the Union collaboration of the Air Jordan 2s. Now, I know a lot of people's gonna say, I bet you wouldn't get these things if it wasn't a Union collab. Yes, you're absolutely 100% correct. If it was just a regular GR and it was an Air Jordan 2, probably wouldn't have copped it. It's still a good colorway. It's still pretty freaking nice, I think so. But yes, of course, I'm a high beast, so I had a cop. Like all Air Jordan 2s, like we always love Air Jordan 2s. No, none of us did. All right, we always skip Air Jordan 2. So let's just put that out the way. But still, I'm just glad to have these things in my collection. And these things are not going for that much, because at the end of the day, I think these things retail for $250 plus shipping and taxes. I think with the whole Union, when they did the invoice and stuff like that, people got rid of that, or Union got rid of that whole $30 shipping and taxes, so people still made a little bit more money. Now these things, even the Rattatas, which were going for like, these things at one point were like 500-600, and people thought these things were going to be worth a lot. These things went down. Even the Gray Fogs, they both have went down significantly, and a lot of people was like, yo, these things can go up. Yeah, of course, in due time they could, but as of right now, they're not. They went really down, and I expect it to kind of stay where it's at. Could they go up? Maybe eventually, but right now, like a size 9 to like 10, they're like going for like very low 300s or 300s. I don't even know what a size 8, maybe less than 300s, which I was saying in my one video. I was like, dude, these things are going to go down. At the end of the day, it's still a 2, okay? I never said they don't have a chance to go up in one day. They could. They can go up tomorrow, next month, who knows? But still, overall, if you guys want these things, probably want to try to cop them now because it's pretty low. There's not that much more over retail if you think about it. It's like maybe 40-50 bucks more if you can get them at 300 or like 310. It's all good, man, but I'm just glad to actually have these things in my collection, even though it is just a 2. But you know, it's fine. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all of the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.